Man, I used to be addicted to masturbation. When I first discovered masturbation at the age of 14, I couldn't stop. I couldn't stop, man. I'm talking about 7, 8 times a day. It was like the most pleasurable thing I had ever. It was the most pleasurable thing I had ever experienced in my life. You got to think, 14 years. You can kind of say I was a late bloomer to masturbation, but when I discovered, I surely made up for the time. Man, I was consumed with masturbation. Consumed. And from that day, from 14 until about 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, masturbation ruled my life. It it consumed my life. It got to the point where I masturbated so much that I didn't even want to masturbate. I didn't even want to do it. I was doing it and I didn't understand why I was doing it because in my mind, in the present, I didn't want to do it. But I went ahead and rubbed one out. I used masturbation as a coping mechanism as I got older. When I first started masturbation, it was just something I had never experienced. You know what I mean? It was just, you're getting into pornography and these different type of things, and you're just trying to discover and you're trying to see what's under the hood of every single girl you come in contact with, and you just in that wave of going through puberty and just those hormones are raging. But then it goes from that into where now it's a coping mechanism. You feel bad, you masturbate. Things are not going right in your life, you masturbate on top of all the other reasons why you first started masturbating. You know what I mean? Masturbation became like a drug to me. It was a drug. It was a way for me to escape temporarily my life. It was a way for me to escape my life. The things I didn't like about my life, I could just pull my head back and masturbate to and create whatever type of scenario, situations. I could have sex with anyone in my imagination. It was unlimitless. I was so addicted to masturbation. I would have sex with women and right after still masturbate. And you would think after you've had an encounter with a female, you wouldn't need to masturbate, but I had to masturbate right after the encounter. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. And what I discovered when I look back on my life, when I look back on my life, and I look back on just being consumed with masturbation, I realized I had very low levels of energy. I wanted to do things that were, you know, honorable and worthy. I had ambition. I have always been a very ambitious person, but the masturbation over time, man, it really takes a toll on you physically. Mentally, you're fogged. But here's the thing, you don't know why you're fogged. You don't know why your brain is fogged. You don't have the energy. You want to sleep. You want to nap all the time. Why? Because all of your energy is going to masturbation, not realizing that I'm releasing my seed constantly over and over and over and over and over and over. And that bolt of energy coming out of me put limits on me. It put limits on what I was able to do, what I was able to accomplish. Because I was deceived. I actually wasn't even deceived. I just didn't even know that this was having a major effect on my life. Then it got to the point where I was masturbating so much, I was like, you know, I wonder if this pain in my arm or this pain in my leg is a result of masturbation. I wonder if these two things are correlated. I wonder if things looking blurry is a result of masturbation. Because I remember masturbating so much, man, it's like my vision was getting blurred. I was looking at things and I was trying to like autofocus and but I'm just shooting out so much semen. I'm just manufacturing so much semen that my body is like, man, we don't even know this dude owns something. I don't know what type of time he on, but we gotta send him some signals to let him know, man, you need to slow this down. Actually, you need to stop. Right? Masturbation, man, is killing a lot of men. It's killing a lot of men physically, spiritually, emotionally, financially. It's killing you. It is killing you. And I know I'm well acquainted with the struggles of masturbation. This is the reason why I started the channel. Actually, I started the channel as a red pill channel and to stop masturbating. When I started this channel, the first video I ever posted on this channel, I was 9 days into my semen retention journey. I was 9 days in. 9 days into my journey. When I started my first video on Hold My Nuts podcast, I was 9 days in on my semen retention journey. And I have to say, man, I really didn't expect to get all these subscribers that I have. Like, I'm very thankful to have over 6,300 subscribers. Man, I'm blessed that many people will tune in to the channel. And the audience, you guys, I'm telling you, you guys, God used you guys as my accountability. I'm being serious. If I didn't have all these subscribers, I don't know if I would have continued on the path. This was when you guys started chiming in and was like, yo, I rock with what you're saying. I like your perspective. When you guys start doing that, I started getting more into it. And I was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, wow, I got something brewing here. And the crazy thing about this channel, man, I got monetized in 45 days. To get monetized on YouTube, you got to get 1,000 subscribers and you got to have 4,000 watch hours. That takes people years to do that. Man, I did it in 45 days. This was all orchestrated by God, right? So I can't take no credit for it. I don't take any credit for it. But all of these pieces of the puzzle working together were instrumental in me being able to break free from masturbation, coupled with me fasting and praying and just growing. You guys were growing with me on this channel. Some of you guys been with me from the very start before I even had 100 subscribers. And I was just telling you my woes of masturbation. And I was bringing Bible stories that I knew from, that I had read. And I was just bringing those different angles. And you guys, you love the content. You like my approach. Some people look at my channel like, man, look at his thumbnails. Look at this. They probably think I'm out here wilding. You feel me? But this is the way the channel was birthed. This is how it all got started. This is what has drawn men to the channel. And when they click on it, they might be coming for something else, but they get the truth. They get Christ. They get, I'm trying to save your life right now. I'm trying to stop you from being destroyed. And masturbation, man, was plaguing my life. And I didn't realize until, after my birthday a couple years ago, I came home from Vegas and I knew I had to go on a fast, man, and I did. And as a result of that fast, God freed me from masturbation. It is a demon. Masturbation is a demon, man. There's no way you can masturbate like that. When you're doing things that you don't want to do and you don't know why you're doing them, you're addicted. People who do drugs, they don't want to keep poking their arm with that needle, man. They probably just doing it because there's a demon driving them to do it. Demon is urging them, man. Stick that needle in your arm. Man, pick that bottle up. Man, I was addicted to alcohol. I couldn't stop drinking. I was drinking every day. Fireballs, Crown Coke, drowning my problems in the alcohol, drowning my problems in the masturbation. I was using all these different coping mechanisms to make my life livable. You know what I mean? Like, I was just doing everything, bro. Smoking weed, the whole nine, everything you can think of, having sex and just multiple girls and just living a dirty life. Just living, just trying to drown my problems. But here's the thing. After every girl, after every drink, after every masturbation, after every club, After everything, guess what? Them problems are still there. They're still there. That's just what it is, big dog. Those problems are still there. They don't go. The only one who can take away your problems, the only one who can, bring you that satisfaction and joy is Christ. It's Christ. You're not going to fix your life masturbating. You're only going to make it worse. You're not going to fix your life drinking. You're not going to fix your life smoking. You're not going to fix your life if you keep entertaining these different vices. You have to get to the point to where you're fed up. I'm so happy, blessed that God freed me from masturbation, sexual perversion. That's what this is. And just a couple nights ago, man, God delivered me from some more things. I was praying in the midnight hours, man, and God, you know, I was reading this book and praying these prayer points, man, and spirits began to manifest through excessive spitting and through a dry heave, which is like you're vomiting, but there's nothing coming out. And that was a beautiful night because I knew evil spirits were leaving. And deliverance is a process. Sometimes you're just not delivered in one hitter quitter. Boom. There's a process that God takes you through to show you things, to teach you things, and to bring you to a place where you're truly surrendered and submitted to Him. And I wouldn't have been able to get to that point had masturbation not been dealt with, sexual perversion, fornication, adultery, all these different things. I wouldn't have been able to get to this point with those spirits still plaguing my life, oppressing me. And I just want to tell you guys, man, listen, if you're struggling with masturbation, you need to get my ebook, Keyboards, Laptops, and Desktops, Overcoming Masturbation. It's going to help you. But the thing is, when you get this book, you have to pray and fast with it. That's something you're going to have to do. You're going to have to submit to crushing the flesh. You're going to have to go on a 3-day fast, no food. Just water. You know what I mean? You got to do something, man. 21 days, fruits and vegetables, just water. You got to do something. Faith without works is dead, my friend. Faith without works is dead, man. You guys looking for the one-on-ones? You know what to do. $30 Cash App. Any donation will get you the book. Any donation to the Cash App. You know what I'm saying? So, the instructions are in the comments. You want to link up? You want to, discuss some problems or whatnot? We can set that meeting up. Just shoot me an email, and I got you. This is Home Nuts Podcast, man. I hope you got value out of this video, and I'm going to holler at you guys in the next video. Peace.